We all know that Twitter is a platform that suppresses conservative opinions and voices, but you could easily say that ESPN has been just as bad as they have. Recently, the worldwide leader in sports has been a hotspot for the suppression of conservative voices, so much so that one employee is suing the company for its actions. For MRC-TV, I'm John Simmons and welcome to the woke world of sports. Sage Steele has been reporting for ESPN for nearly 2 decades, but recently she's become a bit of an outsider with some comments she's made. In September of 2021, she went on the Uncut with Jay Cutler podcast and made some spicy remarks about a few different hot-button topics.
I respect everyone's decision, I really do, but to mandate it is sick. And it's scary.
Steele brought up comments about her biracial identity, then called out President Obama.
Barack Obama chose black and he's biracial. I'm like, well, congratulations to the president. That's his thing. I think that's fascinating considering his black dad was nowhere to be found, but his white mom and grandma raised him. But hey, you do you.
ESPN got wind of these comments and forced Steele to issue an apology and temporarily suspended her because it violated a company policy that prevents employees from commenting on social or political issues. Hold the phone. That's all ESPN has been doing for the past several years. Countless ESPN broadcasts have been dedicated to promoting social justice causes.
Sports is great. When it comes to social justice, we've been able to go leaps and bounds with social justice, and sports did its job. Now, when we bring politics and mandates and all of that into sports, it doesn't mix.
Heck, they even have a blog called Anscape associated with their website that does nothing but bring a black perspective on everything from culture to sports. I mean, the blog's tagline is, "Blackness is infinite," whatever that means. And that's not even accounting for the endless political takes their other employees have had.
Should our position on Kyrie change, Stephen A?
It shouldn't. And if it should be worse than we originally thought, because to not be anti-vaccine, then why are you taking the stance? Because at the end of the day, it comes down to you being vaccinated in order to be able to show up to work. I do not think he has evil or malice intent. I do believe his heart is in the right place and that he cares about people, but he's snobbish. He thinks he knows more than a lot of other people. He thinks that he's above the fray a lot of times. It comes across as snobbish and aloof and looking down on other people.
Sounds like a comment on a social issue to me. Or get a load of this from Dan Le Batard in 2019, where he called out his own company for not allowing its employees to speak out on social issues.
There's a racial division in this country that's being instigated by the president, and we here at ESPN haven't had the stomach for that fight because Jamel did some things on Twitter and you saw what happened after that. And then here, all of a sudden, nobody talks politics on anything unless we can use one of these sports figures as a meat shield in the most cowardly possible way to discuss these subjects. Because this isn't about politics, it's about race. What you're seeing happening around here is about race, and it's been turned into politics. And we only talk about it around here when Steve Kerr Popovich says something.
So both these men clearly violated ESPN's apparent employee conduct policy that Steele did, but neither guy was punished. Why? Because both of their takes were woke or about woke issues, and Steele was punished because she dared to voice a conservative take on something. Fortunately, Steele is fighting back and suing ESPN for a violation of free speech. The suit alleges that ESPN, quote, violated Connecticut law and Steele's rights to free speech based upon a faulty understanding of her comments and a non-existent, unenforced workplace policy that serves as nothing more than pretext. We don't know if Steele is going to win her case, but she certainly does have a convincing argument to bring to the table. She shouldn't have been held to a double standard or suspended as a result of her comments. It really is that simple. So folks, what do you think? Was my analysis a home run or was it a big swing and a miss? Feel free to leave your comments and subscribe to our social media channels that still let you see our content. And always remember, be on your A game and don't cave to the woke agenda in sports. For MRC TV, I'm John Simmons.